And I'm Caitlin Francis, and this morning for Kimberly McBroom. Kim's at the beach.
Yeah.
It's the perfect weekend, in my opinion. Low humidity, lots of sunshine, hot weather. So no excuse not to get near the water. On to an update now. The funeral for Josie Burleson, the 3-year-old found dead in the New River, will be held tomorrow. That service will be at Mullins Funeral Home in Radford before a burial in Pulaski County. Josie's obituary says she'll be remembered in the hearts of her parents, grandparents, 2 brothers, and 3 sisters. It adds, quote, "She was a beautiful little girl who loved playing outside." Josie's mother, Kimberly Moore, and her boyfriend, Adrian Puckett, face felony charges for the child's death. Authorities say they were on meth the night Josie died. A dangerous scene in an Ohio courtroom yesterday. Check this out. 62-year-old Dale Williams was being sentenced for the murder of Elizabeth Stewart. Chaos erupted. The victim's sons ended up jumping him. It took deputies a while to get the situation under control. It even looks like a man was tased. The brothers were arrested. You can hear the yelling inside the courtroom there. Brothers were arrested, will serve 30 days in jail for contempt of court. R&B singer R. Kelly was arrested on federal sex crime charges. He was taken into custody in Chicago by the New York City Police Department and Homeland Security investigators. Now, there aren't too many details on Kelly's arrest, but a news conference will take place later this morning in Atlanta. A major tropical storm is now bearing down on the states along the Gulf Coast. Barry may strengthen into a hurricane before it makes landfall. The National Weather Service says it could become a Category 1 hurricane, with rain being the biggest threat. New Orleans is already seeing that heavy rain. The Mississippi River is twice its normal level, so crews are taking the unusual step of closing more than 200 floodgates. And we're going to take a turn now to our forecast with meteorologist Leo Hirschbrunner. Leo, the system of Barry that's moving up through the Gulf could potentially have an impact here locally, but that's not the main concern this weekend.
No, that's way down the road.
I mean, Category 1 is the prediction at this point when it makes
strong tropical storm or very weak hurricane, but the real thing you really want to worry about that is the heavy rain. That's going to be the main issue for them, the storm surge and then the 10 to 20 inches of rain.
I know, you know, that area of the country specifically just gets hammered every single year with
New Orleans below sea level. They have the levees. Hopefully they hold it.
Breaking news this morning, a tractor trailer accident spilled flammable substances on a road in Madison Heights. Katie Rosheko is live near the scene this morning. Good morning, Katie. So is there any kind of update on what was spilled? But as you mentioned, people who are heading out for their morning commute might want to take that detour. Katie, thank you so much. Breaking news this morning, a tractor trailer carrying flammable chemicals crashed in Madison Heights. WDBJ7's Katie Rosheko is live near that scene this morning. Good morning, Katie. So do you have another update for us on the driver who was involved? Hopefully that roadway gets opened up shortly, and, you know, as you mentioned, that driver who has serious but non-life-threatening injuries is in the hospital this morning. Katie, thank you so much. Just a whole lot of people preparing for the worst down south. Leo, we're expecting some showers from Barry, but not 100% sure what that path is going to take for us.
Exactly.
Yep, we're in it for the long haul now. We got a few months to go before fall even makes an appearance, so hope you like the hot temperatures.
Because it's here. 166 days till Christmas. Just getting that
I know
out there.
There's Christmas carols happening this morning in the studio. It's Christmas in July, right?
You're going to love it.
It is. We love that. Thank you, Leo.
All right, so Nisi, you know we've been talking about it. It's going to be great this weekend weather-wise. Perfect lake weekend, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to give you a closer look at a distillery that's just a short drive from the water that's next in Lake Life. And I'm Caitlin Francis, and this morning for Kimberly McBroom. Kim's on vacation at the beach. It's a beautiful morning. Look at the sun. We've got that sun coming out from behind us this morning. It's going to be a nice day. Roanoke City's Parks and Rec Department is working on a big 20-year plan to improve parks and trails. They're presenting their plan to the City Council Monday. If adopted into the city's master plan, Parks and Rec can work on greenway connectivity and updating some of the city's older facilities, which include making more spaces handicap accessible, as well as offering more programs for people with disabilities. City staff says only about 60% of all facilities they maintain are considered ADA accessible. I mean, still, those storm chances next week are looking low.
Compared to what they're getting down on the Gulf Coast,
Right, and I mean, especially compared to what we've been seeing the last
it's gonna be
several
nice and
weeks.
quiet.